All right, guys, so let's continue with the job here. We are gonna remove the shock from this side, and I'll show you what the process is to remove it. Very simple. So let me show you how the process goes from start to finish. All right. All right, guys, so step one, we gotta remove this guy, this box. So let's first thing unplug the master flow sensor, remove these little clips, and we have to loosen this guy here. It's a 10 millimeter, so loosen it up. All right, so we remove the box, remove this guy. Hey, how this? Look at this. This thing ended up in here from the foam that goes right over there. It came through here and it's got sucked in here. So the filter did its job. Otherwise, it would have ended up in here. All right, so now once we get this stuff out, there's three 10 millimeters here. And of course, it's connected to this guy here, the little snorkel. All right, guys, so we got the snorkel out, we got the air filter off, and the other thing that has to come off is this little bracket right here. And again, it's got three 10 millimeter bolts. I'm using one hand only because I'm holding the camera with the other. I don't want these guys to fall. And as you can see, it's connected to this hose clamp, which is very simple. Just take it off like this. There. So we took this guy off. We're gonna put it aside over here. Okay, so these are the three nuts that are holding the strut from the top part, and these are pretty tight, so I need a breaker bar to break them loose, and then I can use my drill to pull them out. But before we get to that point, let's work down here and loosen some of these items out. Now again, we have to disconnect these little hoses from down here. As you can see, this one, so there's a couple of 10 millimeters down there, that 10 millimeter, and then there's another one down here, and then this little bracket holder that you slide out, and then the hoses will come off. Then we have to disconnect this bolt, that bolt, and then move the upper control arm out of the way, and the strut will come off at that point. So again, we don't have to disassemble anything here. Every time you're getting some of this stuff off, it's good to hit it with some PV blaster on some of these nuts and bolts down here. Just to get it ready for the removal. Also going to get the little bolts down here that are holding these little hoses there, and then the same thing with these up here. There you go. And these down here are not 10, they are 12 millimeter. So I'm going to crack it loose with a wrench first. Okay, so we got this guy. the other one. So now this hose, this is not a hose, this is the harness for the wheel speed sensor. But then we also have the brake line right here, and this one has like a little bracket. It has like a little bracket that you have to pry out, and for that you need a pry bar. So you kind of hold it right there, and then you just there, I got this guy off. And now this, the hose comes off like that, and then out of the bracket. So now nothing is attached to the upper control arm. And now all we have to do is remove these big bolts, and then the upper control arm comes out of the way. So let's get that going. All right guys, so I don't know what happened, but these guys are really tight. That and that. That thing, I thought it was just low on battery, but even this guy couldn't break it loose. So I'm gonna pull out the old breaker bar, this guy, and then it's a 22 millimeter, but I modified my wrench 22 millimeter to remove O2 sensors, so I can't use this guy. But you can use the 7/8. 7/8 is very similar to 22, so we're gonna do 7/8 there. And then we're gonna get more leverage with another wrench, the old trick to get more leverage like this. And then really carefully I'm gonna push this down and this one up. There we go. See? So now that we got it loose, we can still hold it right there. And then now we can use the impact. We're going to use this guy right here. Alright, so now we have that one loose. We got the two washers and the nut right here. So now let's do the other side. And we're just going to do the same operation. The same procedure. But for this side, you have to go from a little further away because we have the strut in the way. So we need an extension to get to the bolt there. And here you got to be careful not to damage the brake line. So you kind of have to go behind the brake line. There we go. Put the breaker bar. Now this breaker bar is going to go down. Breaker bar is going to be pushed down, and the wrench is going to be pushed up. See, sometimes you don't even have to. Sometimes you don't even have to move the breaker bar. So now that we got it loose right here, there we go. Okay. So now we have this guy loose. Okay, so we have everything loose from this upper control arm. Now the whole thing should come off like this. There. And it should be enough room for us to remove the strut. So we'll hold it. All right, so now we have to get this guy loose. And then the upper bolts, nuts. All right guys, so we have the bottom shock bolt loose. And we just gotta get the top loosened up. Now the top is a 14. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we got these completely off. Well, not completely, but that one. All right, so we got the strut off.